guitar players. Who needs them? Everybody, that's who. It's that very reason the guitar and its masters have grown audiences and egos that reach far beyond the 27th fret.
There are definitely ideological differences between my guitar playing and his guitar playing. The layman wouldn't see this, but for example, Howard actually slightly underfrets the 8th to 10th fret on G minor pentatonic scale. If he's gonna hammer on the 6th string with his pinky finger, he's totally out of position. It's that kind of sloppy playing that just pisses me off.
I like to describe his playing as what I would refer to as something like pseudo bluegrass. It's sort of that, you know, I didn't start playing bluegrass till I was 30 type of sound. He's what I would describe as adequate.
Nobody is ever really sure how these little wars begin.
Hey Howard, how's it going? Hey man, hey!
But when they do, the battles are ugly.
Howard tried sucks real bad, doo-dah. Howard tried sucks real bad, all the doo-dah-day. All the doo-dah-day, everyone sing along if you know the words. All the doo-dah-day. Howard tried sucks real bad, all the doo-dah-day. No, dude, you don't want to see this guy.
Really?
Yeah, he sucks.
I mean,
he's terrible.
I came here to see them.
Don't waste your money.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a better band right
all right, I'm going that way then.
Cool. He's the worst guitarist ever seen around. He's the worst guitarist. Thank you. Suck. Ever seen before.
All right, everybody, how you feeling out there on a Saturday night? Thanks for being here and checking out the station.
Well, you know, when you are in the position I'm in, you've got a lot of times people taking pot shots at you. I don't understand why Shane would be badmouthing me all over town. It's odd that he does that, yet seems to be at every single gig that I play.
Why do you go to a gig with Howard Freitag if you don't like his playing or you don't feel that he's a good player?
Well, that's simple. I'm documenting his mistakes. When he makes an A flatted 5th chord, his ring finger is slightly out of tune every single time. I mean, what real musician wouldn't correct that in their playing?
I guess I remember when they acted like they were friends when it was beneficial to both of them. They're such phony bastards, man. They're just, I mean, they only lie when their lips are moving, you know, and if it ain't about them, it's, who gives a shit?
Didn't you guys used to play the same stages back in the 80s?
Oh yeah, we played at the Mansion together, a few other places. Yeah, he's been stealing my licks for a long time.
I attribute a lot of it to the fact that he grew up in Divernon and I grew up in Pawnee, and you know, there was always that, right off the bat, you've got a superiority-inferiority thing going on there with, you know, little Divernon and big Pawnee.
Well, they're guitar players. I mean, I played with both of them and I sounded good, whether, you know, I was playing with Shane or Howard.
If I had to say who's better, you know, I just really can't answer that. You know, I got to tell you, it's not going to matter anyway in a couple of years because it's all over. This world is coming to an end. Obama's just destroying this place. It's over.
Typical guitar player bullshit, man. It's about the soul, man. It's about the soul. They've lost the soul in their big f***ing heads.
Well, let's be honest. The guy can play a few styles of music fairly well. For instance, metal, jazz, rock, fusion, pop, top 40, synth rock, 50s, surf, jam music, thrash. I've never heard him do any opera, or bluegrass for that matter.
I've heard a few of his bands. It's hard to, you know, remember all of them. Just a couple things like Synergy, Clusterfunk, Crazy Babies, All About It, Post-War Fords, Backlash, the Blue Gees. But other than those, you know, nothing really comes to mind in particular.
I mean, they're guitar players. How interesting is that? Now, if they both sang really well, that would be great.
They're just typical guitar players, always wanting to be in the spotlight. You know, my question is, why is it that the bass players don't get any respect? The bass player gets no love.
I don't know how he expects to pay for all these magical f***ing things he's come up with. This is just ridiculous. I mean, you know, he's riding the f***ing unicorn on the rainbow of hope, god. This is bullshit.
The question on who everybody's lips is who really gives a f***. I mean, I think they're both getting what the f*** they deserve, and you know, I couldn't see it couldn't happen to two nicer guys.
Well, thank you for your thoughts on that.
Yeah, you.
On a grander scale, I don't have any hearing left in my left ear thanks to both of them.
I mean, I work my ass off on a daily basis to pay for and now I got to pay for the everybody else coming into this country.
Well, you know, listen, art is a subjective manner. What sounds good to one person, you know, might sound completely different to the other. There's only so many different ways you can really judge a musician's ability, but, you know, that said, I think a guitar battle would be great.
Yeah, there's only one way to solve this.
Howie versus Shane. Screw those guys. I vote for Jeff Cunningham.
You really should be sitting here beside me. The look on your face was just perfect.
I think he knows the major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that kind of thing. Does pretty well. Sorry.
It's all right. I'll try to keep it straight.
Okay. No, that's all right.
Oh shit, I probably better not say that.
This will be on YouTube.
I don't want that on YouTube.
Wait, don't put that in.
This is all in good fun.